was ancient Greek epic poetry performed by bards? Imagine a time long ago when stories of gods, heroes, and adventures were brought to life not through books, but through the voices of skilled performers. Ancient Greek epic poetry was performed by specialized singers called bards or aoidoi. These performers recited or sang long stories out loud, often with a musical instrument like the lyre or kithara to add rhythm and melody. The performances were usually public events, held in open spaces or theaters, where crowds gathered to listen and be transported into heroic worlds. At the start of each performance, the bard would invoke the Muse, calling upon divine inspiration to help tell the story well. The poetry was written in a rhythmic pattern called dactylic hexameter, which created a steady, recognizable beat that helped the bard remember the lines and kept the audience engaged. To make memorization easier, bards used repeated phrases, known as formulaic language, including specific epithets and common expressions. These helped them adapt the story for different audiences or occasions, making each performance unique yet familiar. Most performances began in the middle of the story, a technique called in medias res, to immediately grab the audience's attention. The stories were often told in episodes or segments, which could stand alone or be combined into a longer performance. Sometimes, multiple bards or rhapsodes took turns performing different parts of a poem like Homer's Iliad or Odyssey. This relay style allowed the entire epic to be shared over time, creating a sense of community and shared cultural memory. Musical accompaniment was common but not always necessary. The lyre or kithara provided a melodic background, but some performances relied solely on the bard's voice. The role of the bard was not just to entertain but also to preserve stories of heroism, tradition, and shared values. These performances connected audiences to their history and mythology, making the stories memorable and meaningful. Today, travelers can still experience echoes of these ancient performances by visiting Greek theaters or festivals that celebrate this tradition. Watching or listening to reenactments reveals how music, storytelling, and ritual combine to bring epic poetry to life. The rhythm, repeated phrases, and dramatic delivery used by ancient bards continue to influence how Greek epic poetry is appreciated, reminding us of a time when stories were woven into the very fabric of community life.